Let's start this process again. I don't know if you guys will see me. I'll take a few minutes for people to come back. Although you're getting things sorted out properly yet with the video, the intro video. Let's see how long it takes me for people to get here. We're back live again. Back live. How long it takes me for people to get here. Once getting this. Okay. Back live again. Seems to be right. So let's wait and see if anyone remembers to come back. Can see and hear you, says Andrew. Good. So it's a really irritating thing for some reason. It keeps defaulting back to the tiny little mic that's inside my laptop for some reason. You set it up and then as soon as you press play, pings back. It's now back on the proper mic, so you should be able to hear me fine. I hope. Anton says can see and hear all good. So I think we're kind of getting back. A few people will be joining back up. I'm just giving people a few seconds because we've only got a couple of things today. It'd be interesting to see what everyone's thoughts were on those last minute stuff. So I'll fill in the gap a little bit in the background, a little bit of knowledge. So I changed jobs. You'd be surprised to learn that Whiskey Giveaway isn't my main job 4 months ago, and it's pretty busy. Which means that sometimes I have to focus on that and less on Whiskey Giveaway, which means that I have to kind of come out quite last minute and do stuff. But it was interesting that we did a last minute one yesterday and a last minute one today, both sold out, both were done quickly. And I'm wondering if maybe we do it that way anyway, because I don't know if it brings any benefit to having the competitions live for like a week or 2 weeks. I think people just want to nip in, have a go, find out fairly quickly about whether they've won, and go from there. I think that's what it feels like to me. So you guys will have to tell me if that's a good idea or not. It was, yeah, it's surprising how quickly they sold out. It was nice. It was a bit like the old days in many ways. So I wonder if maybe I'll do it that way going forward. Maybe do some small ones. Arguably, it doesn't. I could always move it back to a bit more of an ad hoc thing anyway, and just kind of come on and say, right, I managed to get hold of this. Let's do a quick competition. See how people get on. So yeah, let me know, people. Let me know what you thought about how the quick competitions went. Certainly, people seem to be very interested. I had a number of people who contacted me and say, "Oh, can I get that Dalmor?" No, sorry, it's sold out. I'm afraid. Can I get the Glenlachie? No, sorry, that's sold out as well. So we definitely had quite a few people, unfortunately, disappointed. But that's by its very nature the problem with sellouts. I always kind of historically tried to get it so that we'd almost sell out, and that way we got the maximum amount of tickets, but then everyone had the chance. Sometimes you just can't do that. Sometimes it is what it is, and you have to go from there, you know. So we've got two to do tonight. We've got the Glenlachie and we've got the Dalmor. Completely forgot my mind. I've been looking at it all day, so yeah, it's interesting to do that. Now, very purposely, and I can't guarantee this, obviously, but I have checked, and Amazon have some stock of these. So I'm going to try and see if I can get Amazon to deliver whoever wins the Dalmor tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see if it does. You know, it might get there before Christmas. I hope it does get there before Christmas. We shall see. This time of year, it just, deliveries are a pain in the butt. Yeah, it is what it is. But we'll see what we can do. And I think arguably that's the one we should start with. We should go with the Dalmor first, then we'll do the Glenlachie second. So as you guys will probably remember, I'm on a new platform now. So give me 2 seconds whilst I remember what on earth I'm supposed to be doing and how I'm supposed to do it. And you tell me when it appears. I can see it. So that's usually a good sign that you guys should be able to see it. So there we are. We're in the good old-fashioned. Just had a evening pop up from Luke. Evening to you, dude. Can see you, Luke, right? So this is the spinning wheel. We've moved to this now, away from random.org. So I think that seems to be working well. Everyone seems to be fine with it. So I think we're probably going to stick with this moving forward. So you'll see that there is, and I hope you can see, I don't know how good the quality is with the live at the moment, but you guys will have to tell me. So there is, you should have your username followed by your ticket number. So you should be able to, if you're close, you can pick it out. I think certainly if you're watching on an iPad or something like that, it should be clear enough. And the rules are always the same. We have to give it a good old shuffle. So there's loads of mixed up stuff in there. That's done. And we're going to customize it and we're going to make it 40 seconds long. That's part of the deal. It's always the same. Excuse me whilst I have a beer. Getting into the Christmas spirit, as it were. So now we have a nice mixed up group. We are ready to rock and roll. We're ready to go and send it out and see who wins. Oh, Kevin's just popped up. Good luck, everyone. Good luck to you too, Kevin. And even all late to the party tonight. Actually, Chris, you did quite well because I had a few issues to start with the microphone. So I logged on and then closed it and then logged in. So you missed out all that faff and you turned up just the right time. So that worked out kind of well for you. So, Dalmore. We're nice and shuffled. We have 40 seconds. Let's find out who's going to win this. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Starting to slow up. Just starting to slow up. Slowly. Oh, look at that. 2 GP key 64s in a row. That's a good place to have that GP key. Is it going to be enough, though? Is it going to go past you? Doesn't always work that way. Obviously, it's random, so it's obviously just put those two together. But it's a bit like if you ever play roulette and you can cover a bank of the wheel. That's always an interesting way of doing it. So, GP key, which I believe, and don't quote me on this, is Gerald. I believe is Gerald GP key. Good luck. Well done. Well done. I will try. I'm going to try it, like I said, and use Amazon. Now, technically, I'm not supposed to use Amazon because it's not a. They're not a warehouse distribution one, but I'll figure a way around that and get that sorted out if I can. If it's going to be a delivery after Christmas, because we've got people who play here from far-flung islands and things like that, and it's not going to be delivered in time, then I'll go through a more traditional route. But if I can get it and they're a UK located person and it says that the delivery will be before Christmas, and I'll choose that and we'll figure out the rest afterwards. Oh, look at that. That's how disorganized I am. I was supposed to have that text, that wasn't I? I was supposed to show the Dalmore port draw and I didn't get around to it. I'm still not quite up to speed with this platform yet. So let me see what else we've got. Well done, GP Key, says Robert. Anton says congrats, GP Key. Andrew, congrats, GP Key. Linda says congrats. So lots of people there, very supportive of Gerald Key. Did well. Oh, Tim, I just didn't see you sneak in there. Actually, didn't see you turn up either, Dave. So good to see you all, guys. We've got one draw left, which is Glenallachie, the Scottish oak, which I assure you is nice. Having picked it from a blind test. Have I missed anything? Says Carol. You just missed GP Key 64, GP Key 64, winning the Dalmore, but we're just about to do the Glenallachie. So that's next. That's what's coming up next. So let's move on and do that one, shall we? I understand that it's still quite a quick and fast draw, but we're still trying to sort some stuff out in the background. So we're getting there. And also, my wife has been stashing Christmas presents up here, which is why this is so messy. I apologise. Now I look behind me at how messy this area looks. So apologies for that. Let's go back to the Wheel of Names, as it's so nicely known, and we'll start doing the Glenallachie. So here we are. Now I have to open, funnily enough, the Glenallachie one. That's how organised I am. Not really a word that's particularly well associated with me, to be fair. So, same thing again. Let's shuffle them up. Loads of shuffle. Let's just double check this 40 seconds because, yeah, sometimes for no apparent reason it drops and other times it stays. Perfect. So that's ready to rock and roll. Now, I'll tell you what I didn't do. Oh, no, I've just noticed. I don't know if you can see it. Like just below the arrow, you've got Diver GW, Diver GW. So there we are. We've got another bank of 2 in there. I can't see any others, but it does happen. Yeah, it's all random. They all mix them up. And sometimes, yeah, oh, look, 2 Robert B's over there at like 10 o'clock. So it does happen. You do get these ones. So yeah, and what I used to do, and I forgot all about it when I did it a minute ago, is I'm supposed to look at the wheel and tell you what my guess is, and my guess is Neuroslam, with ticket number 28 on the blue. Slam, ticket number 28 on the blue. That's my guess. Anyway, it's the first one I looked at, and it's upside down, so it's quite hard to read. Andrew has got his drums going. Good. We haven't done drumming in the last one. And no Duran. So half my drumming squad is absent. I never gave him permission. So let's find out who's going to win this Glen Lucky, shall we? Good luck, everybody. Here we go. We're off and running. Wow. Starting to slow down, just starting to slow down. Crikey, I said Nearest Lamb, but not that ticket number. Aziton, maybe? Sofa King, Jammy. I know, that's not Jamie Reynolds, I'll be amazed. Two very different, two very separate words. So we're going to say it's two words: first name, second name. First name Sofa King, second name Jammy. With ticket number 74, Sofa King, Jammy. With ticket number 74. I think I just for some reason I suspect I might be wrong. That reminds me of Jamie Reynolds from years ago. I got the feeling that name is there, so I might be completely wrong, but I get the feeling that that's who it is. Amir is just covering it, slapping his head. I assume that's with the username. These things happen, I guess. Some people. We had a lot of that. We had a lot of that at one point. It seems to have died off a bit, but there was a point when everyone had a humorous and sometimes risque is probably the right way of putting it. Username. We don't have it so much now, but it's perfectly fine. You can change your username to whatever it is as long as no one else has got it. The only awkward one was when someone changed their username to Robert Allen, and that was quite weird because they won. And then I had to sit there going, the winner was Robert Allen, and that got really confusing. And no one ever said anything, but it was it confused me for a second. I was like, how have I managed to get in there? But of course, it wasn't me. It was the fact that someone changed the username to Robert Allen, which was fun for them, and they had a good laugh about it, whilst I was looking all perplexed. Congrats, says Anton, and congrats, says Robert, and of course Andrew says congrats. So Sofa King, you are a happy man. There is a bottle of Glenallachie on its way to you. I actually have that bottle right here somewhere. So that one's going to go out separately. So that one probably almost certainly won't make it to them before Christmas. But yeah, we'll try our best. We'll see what we can do. That's it. 2 draws tonight. I'm thinking. Do you know what? I'm wondering if we should do another one. So used to be, as you guys will remember, we used to do it every week. Then we moved to bi-weekly over the summer, and that's because people just don't think about whiskey in the summer. But now we're back in the middle of winter and it's chuffing cold outside. I'm thinking it might be worth going back to a weekly draw. What does everyone think? Maybe I'll send an email out to everyone and just see if they're interested in that. And what I might do is I might go in and do a slightly different approach where we do that sort of last minute draws like I've done recently. Let me know what you think. I might email everyone, just get everyone's thoughts. Scott hadn't realised there were any live draws this week. I could have sworn there were none on the site. Well, to be fair, there were none on the site. That's kind of how I started the conversation off. So I have a quite intense day job that I started 4 months ago, which means that sometimes it's quite hard to keep up. However, so I did a 1 day competition yesterday, and I had so many people complain saying they didn't get a chance to get tickets. And I did another 1 day competition today, and that's where these two have come from. But I'm thinking what we might do is we might go back to a weekly one, and we might do Saturday and Sunday quick blast thing again. I think that's quite nice. You don't need to see it for a week. You just put one up on Saturday, one up on Sunday. Fastest things first. They'll only be open for a few hours. You grab it, and people like Peter is a good example. Who contacted me today. Don't wait would be my only thing. Don't wait, because he was one who said, "Ah, do you know what? I missed that because I thought I'd come back and do it." You can't come back and do these things because they, as you've seen, they sell out and then they're gone. Now, I'm just seeing pop up here, Jamie. Hey, all good evening and good luck. Jamie, you're a bit late because we've done the draws. However, Jamie, I might be wrong, and you'll tell me now if I am. Is your username Sofa King, surname Jammy? Are you the Sofa King? That seems to ring a bell with me, but you will have to tell me. I think it's Jamie Reynolds. That's from where I seem to get it. So he'll have to pipe up and tell me if that is the case. Let's see if Jamie pops up. Is he going to message? Is he going to come back? Yeah, that's me. Ah, well, then you're going to be a happy little chappy because you managed to win the Glenallachie. So that's yours. So GP Key 64 from memory. Won the first one, which we did, was the Downmore, and then the second one, the Glenallachie, was won by Jamie with Sofa King, Jamie Jammy, which I'm doing my very best to not say in such a way that gets me blocked by Facebook for swearing on my live draw. But c'est la vie. So yeah, I'm going to drop an email out to everyone, tell them what the plan is. There we are, Jamie. Yes, that's me. Nice one. So yeah, well done, Jamie. What I'll do is I'll drop an email out to everyone, tell them what the new format's going to be. Make sure, and I might even ask a poll. Just let's get everyone's thoughts on it. I do this as a bit of a thing of helping people out. I can assure you, no money out of it. But it's fun. We've been doing it for over 4 years now. I enjoy it. It's something to keep this community going. I really like that. So let's. That's a boss surprise. I'll call it a birthday win. Is it your birthday today, Jamie? If it is, I'll call it a birthday win. So I assume that was close to his birthday. In fact, it's my daughter's birthday soon. They're Christmas Eve babies. So yeah, I'll send an email out to everyone and we'll go from there. But I think it would be nice to go back to weekly now that we're back into the winter months and whiskey's coming to the fore a little bit. So yeah, have a lovely time. Have a lovely Christmas, guys. I really mean that. It's all going to get a bit crazy for me from now on because, of course, we've got, like I just said, 2 birthdays on Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day. But have a lovely time, guys, and I will be in touch over email. If you aren't on email, reach out to me via Facebook or whatever it happens to be. I do try to keep in contact via email. It seems to be the most consistent way. But I will leave you guys. Have a lovely week. Have a lovely day, if you know what I mean. And then we'll see you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.